Hi and welcome to QSD. Let's get ecological. Do you like elephants? I do. I think they're flipping awesome. They should be globally protected. If you're like me, I have the seeds of some good news for the future. Elephant poaching rates in Africa are finally really starting to enter decline. Although saying that, it is still far from sustainable. And anyway, sustainable is not acceptable. But anyway, so the team stressed the continent's elephant population remains threatened without continuing action to tackle poverty and reduce corruption and decrease the demand for ivory. But, well, research by the universities of Freiburg and York, alongside the Convention for International Trade in Endangered Species, have revealed a decline in death due to poaching from 10% in 2011 to less than 4% in 2017, and hopefully soon for zero. But that does mean approximately 10 to 15,000 are still murdered each year by poachers. And with an estimated only 350,000 elephants left in Africa, that means that even at current poaching rates, elephants are in danger of being virtually wiped from the continent, surviving only in small, heavily protected pockets. And that's not good. The rate of poaching is strongly linked to ivory prices in Southeast Asia, and as China has finally introduced an ivory trade ban, it is hoped the price will now start to drop further, along with demand. But as this only began in 2017, there is insufficient data so far to offer observations on its possible impact. It was also emphasised that alongside the anti-poaching efforts, improvements are always needed in helping manage the interactions of local farmers and villages with respect to elephants. They have such large territories, they cannot help but butt up against other land uses. But surely in a modern world we can start to live a bit more in harmony? Maybe? This data came from the Monitoring the Illegal Killing of Elephants programme, which records carcass data provided by park rangers at 53 protected sites across Africa. And Dr. Beale added that elephants are the very definition of charismatic megafauna. But they are also important engineers of African savanna and forest ecosystems, and they play a vital role in attracting ecotourism, so the conservation is a real concern. Lisa Rolls, Head of Wildlife Communication and Ambassador Relations, concluded by saying, "Ensuring a future with wild elephants and myriad other species will require stronger laws and enforcement efforts and genuine community engagement. However, as long as demand exists, supply will usually find a way to quench it." Currently, only about 6% of the current funding going towards tackling illegal trade in wildlife is directed at communicating with people to change their views and to reduce demand. For long-term success, governments need to prioritise comprehensive social and behavioural change interventions to both prevent and reduce demand. We have the know-how, we just need to fully invest to truly influence environmental consciousness. This was all from a study published in Nature Communications recently. But what about the bigger picture? Well, we all know how important every single level of the ecosystem is. From the quality of the soil, the amount of organic matter it contains, to the water it holds, to the nutritional content for the vegetation. We know how some vegetation suits poor soil and others prefer a richer soil, and how important the earthworms are and the insects and the fungus and the bacterias, along with the amphibians and the reptiles and the birds, and onto the smallest of the mammals, right up to the bloody big ones too. Without one part, the rest all start to crumble away. And that's our environment. So if we all know this, why do we continue to do the opposite? Maybe it is time we use what we know to do the right thing for once. Anyway, what do you think? Are elephants cool or what? Answers on a postcard. Only joking. Stick a comment down below, click like, tell a friend. See you next time. Cheers.